According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, billions of pounds of trash and other toxins enter the ocean. There is now 5.25 trillion macro and micro pieces of plastic in our oceans, and 46,000 pieces in every square mile of the ocean, weighing up to 269,000 tons. Let me put this into perspective. There is plastic in every square mile that equates to the total of 53,800 elephants. And I know what you might be thinking. Why does this matter? Well, the fact of the matter is that the ocean helps govern the weather, cleans the air, and feeds millions of people. So it's something that we should take serious action in. Hello, my name is Fernando Romero, and today I will be talking about the problems and solution on the fight against ocean pollution and the benefits of standing up against it. As a civil engineer who is going to specialize in environmental engineering, I want to put more emphasis in how important it is to keep the water clean and how wastewater can significantly impact our oceans. According to the multi-scale ocean dynamics, it is an environmental engineer's job to improve wastewater and prevent the ocean pollution. However, environmental engineers can't do it all, so us civilians need to act. Now, more specifically, I will describe the problems that ocean pollution has brought and how it has affected the ecosystem. Then I'll go on to explain the solution and what specifically needs to change. And lastly, I will be discussing the benefits that everyone would gain from taking action and the consequences of not. The act of throwing toxins into the ocean has become normalized in the society that we live in today and creates harms that are huge to the ecosystem and the things that are living in it. According to the NRDC, humans are creating ocean pollution in more than one way, including trash, noise, oil, and carbon emissions. When we burn fossil fuel, not only do we pollute the air, but we pollute our oceans as well. A quarter of all man-made carbon emissions are absorbed by the ocean, which affects the ecosystem with acidics that can kill the ecosystem. According to Majones Liflaw, the president of the UN General, every year roughly 8 million tons of plastic gets into the ocean. This equals to one truckload being dumped into the sea every minute. That is crazy. This is expected to double by 2030 and quadruple by 2040. The harms of plastic is much more harmful than regular trash because it doesn't biodegrade much easily as trash does. Actually, it takes hundreds of years to do so. So once plastic is inside the ocean, it's there for good. So you may be asking, why does this affect me, or why should I care? Do you know the food that you eat and the air that your pets and your loved ones breathe are going to be contaminated because of ocean pollution? According to the National Ocean Services, science estimate that 50 to 80% of all the oxygen that is produced comes from the ocean, meaning that if the oceans are contaminated, then our air is going to be contaminated. And studies shown by the National Geographic states that air pollution can harm the health of humans, animals, and plants. The food that you're eating, whether it's beef, chicken, eggs, or if you're vegan and you're eating greens, are all included. Not only does this incorporate to the animals that you might eat, but the animals that are considered your pets. It also affects the health of you and your loved ones. Health effects may include heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory disease such as emphysema. This is a terrible issue that people should take action on, as it can affect the things that you cherish the most and that you hold dear. Luckily, there are solutions to the problem. With the help of numerous amount of people, we can fight and eliminate this problem. And not much effort is needed to help the ocean. Whether you are at home or around town or on water, you can contribute your efforts into saving the ocean and the air that it produces. According to the National Ocean Services, there are 9 ways that you can make a difference to our ecosystem. 3 of them that you can do in the comfort of your home. First, by using less water, you can eliminate the amount of runoff and wasteful water that will go into the ocean. Second, by choosing non-toxic chemicals and disposing the chemicals properly. Third, reducing the amount of waste that you throw away. Going on to the second main point, something we can change is the amount of plastic that are being dropped and thrown into the ocean. By decreasing this, animals, plants, and humans can ultimately be saved. According to the Ocean Society, there are multiple solutions to stop ocean pollution. The first one is recycling. It is super easy to do, and you could do it mostly anywhere. You can even do it on our campus. You can recycle different types of paper and bottles, and this would just prevent the amount of trash that is going into the wastewater that ultimately just goes into the ocean. Also, by limiting the amount of plastic that you use, for instance, just buying a reusable water bottle or reusable bags can make a great impact. Even something as little as just reusable straws can make a big difference. The amount of effort that is needed to attribute is little to none, but the consequences of not acting are devastating. These are solutions that would greatly impact the way that we live. However, if we don't take proper amount of actions, the endangerment of the world and the loved ones and your loved ones or our loved ones are going to suffer the consequences. By implementing the 3 steps of preventing ocean pollution and limiting the amount of plastic that we throw into our oceans, one can guarantee their safety of their families and their pets, even their hunger and hungers of others. By taking action, we can lower the amount of wastewater and plastic that is going into the ocean, which decreases the ocean pollution and creates less polluted air for us to breathe. However, if one doesn't take the proper steps that is needed to save the ocean, they are going to experience dramatic decrease in health and just a dramatic increase in health for overall plants, animals, and even your loved ones, and that can lead to a devastating outcome. In conclusion, I have described the problems of throwing toxins into the ocean and how it pollutes our ecosystem by contaminating our air. We can help this by using less water, disposing chemicals properly, recycling, and using things just like this to eliminate the ocean pollution. I examined 3 ways to take action while just being in the comfort of your home. So if you don't really want to drive 2 hours away to the beach and make a difference, you could just be making a difference in the comfort of your home. Finally, I discussed how the benefits of taking action is far more beneficial than not taking action. I talked about the problems and solution on the fight against pollution, ocean pollution, and the benefits of standing against it. Us students at Cal Poly are given all the tools that is needed to fight against ocean pollution. We can see recycling bins all over campus. So utilizing just that can help us save the ocean. My name is Fernando Romero, and thank you guys for listening to my speech.